Yo, what up, y'all? See if we get anybody to come in. See if we get anybody to come in. See if we get anybody to... What up, y'all? Holler at me when you come in here. Let me know you in here. What's going on, Mike? What's good with you, brother? What's the word? What's the word? Quan, what's going on with you, dog? What's going on with you? What's good? What is good, peeps? I see some more people coming in. When y'all come in, check in with me. Let me know you're in the building. Our cart, what it is, what it ain't, what's cracking, what's going on, man. My YT, what's going on with you? What's popping? Where everybody checking in from, man? Check in with your boy. Area code, state, zip code, city. It's been a little minute. Decided I just come on, man, and just talk for maybe about 10, 20 quick minutes real quick. Gonna get off here and probably play some Call of Duty, man, before I go to sleep. Think we'll talk some wholesaling, man. LaGrange, Georgia in the building. What's going on, LaGrange? Think we'll talk some wholesaling, man. See how everybody going with their deals and what everybody got popping. Montgomery, Alabama in the building. What kind of marketing y'all doing right now, man? The end of the year. End of the year, man, that's normally a good time to get some deals in. End of the year. A lot of people, a lot of investors, a lot of buyers, they want to start off strong every year. So a lot of time to get some good last minute deals in. You got a lot of motivated sellers that want to sell around this time. You got the holidays, people got gifts they gotta buy. They got trips they want to take for the holidays. They got money they want to spend. So you have a lot of sellers out there want to unload on some houses, man. So this time of year is prime opportunity, y'all. So we need to get to it, man. We need to get to it. Mr. Flipper Jackson, what's going on, brother? What's cracking with you, man? Baltimore in the building. What's going on, Baltimore? What up, Win? Checking in. ATL in the building. My dog Win in here. What's going on with you, brother? BJ Johnson checking in from Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's cracking? Our Carp said going hard on the marketing to build a pipeline. That's what's up, our Carp. What you doing, our Carp, as far as your marketing going, if you don't mind telling us, man? You know what I'm saying? What you got going on as far as your marketing go? What you doing right now? Maryland, Baltimore in the building. You know checking in. Got Baltimore in here deep so far. Baltimore holding it down tonight. But yeah, man, end of the year, that's a good time, man, to get some last minute marketing in. Get them last minute deals in. Like I said, a lot of investors, they do want to start off the next fiscal year real strong. So that's a real good time, man, to get them deals in before the end of the year. You have a lot of motivated sellers want to sell around this time of the year. So good opportunity to be doing your cold calling, sending out your mail, putting out your signs, your online marketing, or whatever form of marketing you're doing. This right now, it's time to crank it up. Getting cold outside, a lot of times that make people move a lot slower. So while they're moving slower, we'll move faster, So this is the time, man. Kansas City in the building. What's going on, Kansas City? Them Chiefs looking good this year. Patrick Mahomes back from that little injury he had. What's up, KC? You know, says what market are you in? I'm pretty much in Georgia. Uh, Pretty much anything north of Atlanta, south of Valdosta. I look at it, anything and everything for the most part in Georgia, for most parts of Georgia. Columbus, Georgia, Middle Georgia, Atlanta. That's pretty much for what those are my markets. What I mainly work. Lanisha Queen B in the building. She checking in from Southern Maryland. DMV in here thick tonight. Our Carp said he's doing mass ringless voicemails and text blasts are bringing in a lot of leads. That's good, Carp. That's real good, man. Anything you want to share with us as far as ringless voicemail goes? 'Cause that's something I'm really trying to amp up on myself, man. So if you got any pointers, any ideas, or any companies you want to suggest we use, please let us know. And that for everybody that's in the stream, do your boy a big favor, hit that like button, y'all. If y'all don't mind, just hit that like button. The like button it shoots the video out to more people, so it does help the channel, help the channel grows and help more people see the video. So do your boy a huge favor, just hit that like button. It don't take but 0.2 seconds just to hit that like button for your boy. I dearly would appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who hit that like button so far. Said, what's the topic? Really, there's really no topic, man. I just check in from time to time, man. And if anybody got any questions they want to ask me or just anything they want to talk about, any questions about wholesale real estate that I can answer, I'll be happy to answer it or give out any advice. So really no true topic, man. Just came here to show my face. It's been a little minute since I got on the camera. So I really was just checking in with the peeps, see what y'all up to, man. BJ Johnson says, Toddy, are you using PropStream? You know what? It's funny that you asked that, man, because I actually tried PropStream out for the first time last week. They give you like a free trial, and I actually tried it out. It seems very beneficial. It really does. For the short time I used it, I really can't talk in detail about it or give you any kind of educated opinion on it. I will say this: I was going through my when I signed up for PropStream, I was actually going through my Gmail account, my emails, and somebody from PropStream reached out to me in 2018, and they actually wanted me to try the product out for them or whatever. I wish I had my email pulled up. I'd actually go in more detail. But somebody from PropStream reached out to me, and I actually just saw the email like 4 or 5 days ago that I actually sat down and read it. So I felt kind of bad for just now seeing an email. It somehow got filtered to my I guess my spam inbox. But they reached out to me and guy left his number from PropStream, wanted me to call him, and again I guess they wanted me to check out PropStream and get my thoughts on it. So I guess I probably need to reach back out to them probably sometime this week and apologize to them for being so late on my response. But PropStream seems like it could be very beneficial, man. Seems like it has a lot of good features as far as motivated sellers and also helping finding buyers. One thing that I really like the short amount of time that I was using it, but that's something I probably need to invest in. I need to get that guy back on the phone, man, and see what benefits that I can get out of PropStream because it looked like a very good service. Have you used PropStream yourself, BJ? Roger checking in. What's going on with you, Roger? How you doing? Roger says, "Hey, bro, do you do lease options?" No, I don't. I don't do lease options. And I really don't have a lot that I can say about lease options because I'm very green in lease options and subject tos. That's something that I've only took part in probably like maybe on 1 or 2 occasions as far as deals go. So no, I don't, man. That's something I need to add to my arsenal as an extra strategy. I do know that though. You know says, are you wholesaling full time? Yes, I am wholesaling full time. I do this full time now, 7 days a week. I guess I could say 24 hours a day like Walmart, man. So yeah, I'm doing wholesaling full time right now. Let's see, we got Lanisha Queen Bay. Says prop stream is good, but they need to do some major updated. Majority of the tax things are not accurate, and a few more small issues. All right, so Lanisha says prop streams need to update their service. As far as tax liens go, that's another thing that I really need to educate myself more on, which are tax liens. Heard a lot of good things about tax liens, Lanisha. So maybe I hit you up one day and you can give me some pointers on it, point me in the right direction. Mr. Flip a Lot Jackson says, Toddy, I use just delivered there really cheap and good voicemail. Okay, so he was telling us about the ringless voicemail service that he uses. Are you getting some deals from the ringless voicemails, Mr. Flip a Lot Jackson? How's it going as far as your deal conversion go? Everybody that's in the stream right now, do you boy a favor, man. Hit that like button for me, man. Just take 0.2 seconds out of the night. Just hit the like button for me. That's what YouTube likes in order to deliver your video out to more people. They like to see that your video get likes and interaction. So just hit that like button for me if you don't mind. I do appreciate it. That way the video can spread and the video can stream out. The next time I go live, it also helps. It helps more subscribers get notified when YouTube feel like you're getting a good amount of likes and a good amount of interaction. So just hit the like button for your boy, man. Definitely do appreciate it a whole lot. All right, so let me catch up on the comments here. Mr. Flip a Lot was saying he's from Baltimore. He's talking to our carp. Let's connect. So he wants to connect with you, man, up there in the DMV area. I heard that's a good wholesaling area, also, y'all. BJ Johnson says I haven't tied it, but I was about to try for 2 months along with Deal Machine. All right, cool. Again, I don't I'm not very familiar with Prop Stream, but I've been using Deal Machine, and I'll vouch for Deal Machine, y'all. I got my first deal using Deal Machine probably about maybe about 2 months ago. Got me a nice little check using Deal Machine, so I can vouch for Deal Machine, y'all. Deal Machine, it does work. It definitely works. You gotta be consistent with it. You gotta be sending out the postcards, but it does work. I've got me some strong leads from it too, like 2 leads from my pipeline right now from Deal Machine. So Deal Machine definitely works, y'all. It definitely works. Speaking of Deal Machine, anybody that's in the Georgia market, whether that be the Atlanta market, the middle Georgia market, Savannah, Augusta, if you're in the Georgia market and if you were interested in like work with me in a capacity, send me an email because I'm about to scale up my Deal Machine operations also. So I'm looking for some property finders where we can partner up all around the state of Georgia and try to close some deals with each other. So if you are in the Georgia market and you are interested in being a property finder, acquisitions manager, or whatever term you want to use, reach out to me. Let me know you watched the YouTube video and you're interested in working with me, man. Like I said, I'm about to amp up my Deal Machine, and I think they'll allow like 5 accounts on it for their. I just call it the gold package. I don't know what Deal Machine calls it, but I'm looking for people to work with throughout the state of Georgia, especially you Atlanta peeps. You know what I'm saying? If you still kind of getting your feet wet out there, you maybe haven't got your first deal, or even if you've already gotten a deal and you just want to work together, reach out to me. Shoot your boy an email, say, hey Toddy, I saw the video and I'm interested in working with you. Specifically in the state of Georgia, that's where I am. That's my market. So I'm really interested in working with some people in Georgia. So shoot your boy an email. I'm actually gonna let me see if I can type my email in here, and that way it'll be in the chat. But yeah, just shoot your boy an email, man, and let's see if we can work together. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. I'm putting my email in the chat right now. So I just put my email in there in the chat. I think I did. My laptop acting kind of funny though. Did my email come up, y'all? Somebody let me know if my email showed up. I don't think it did though. I don't know what's up with my laptop. Let me try to write it again though. Y'all bear with me just a second. Hold please. All right, let's try that again. Okay, it says comment added. Okay, yeah. So just shoot me an email, y'all. Anybody in Georgia? You know what I'm saying? Let's use this deal machine. Let's use this good technology. Cause I do like deal machine. It is very is very it's very convenient. It's very efficient. Um Saves you a lot of time. Cause back when I used to do driving for dollars, you know, or the traditional route, you get out there, you get you a pen, you pad, you see a house, you stop, you write down the address, blah 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 blah. But with deal machine, you just roll up on a crib on a house, you take a picture, and deal machine it just gives you all the information right there on the house. You know what I'm saying? You can look at sale information, which probably 70%, 70, 80% of the time will tell you the last date that house sold, how much it was sold for. It gives you the owner's information, their mailing address. You take a picture of the house and put the picture on the postcard and send it to the people. Um, Now I will say that the enhanced search, which gives you phone number, a lot of times that will be 50-50. Just gonna keep it real with y'all. A lot of times that's 50-50. So your miles may vary with the enhanced search if you're looking for phone numbers. You may be better suited to use a third party skip tracing service, but that's a very minute issue. And I'm sure as Deal Machine continues to grow, that's something that will get better. But the app, the service itself is great. Like I say, I got my first deal with it a few months back. Got some strong leads in the pipeline from it also. So definitely use it, y'all. Definitely use it. You're gonna have like for me, I didn't get my first deal till after like maybe probably sending out 250, 275 pieces of mail. Um, so don't really just send out 10, 15, 20 pieces of mail and feel like it's not working if you don't get a deal. Stay persistent, stay consistent with it, and you'll get a deal that'll fall through the pipeline, man. That's it saves you a lot of time. Saves you a whole lot of time. So I do recommend it. You know what I'm saying? I recommend it. Two thumbs up for me. There we go. Two thumbs up for Deal Machine. So yeah. Getting back to the comments here. Let's see. Wayne says you do business with agents. Yeah, I do some business with agents when to the extent of like if I get a house under contract, sometimes I'll use real estate agents to actually help me sell the property. And I've had quite a bit of occasions where I've used a real estate agent to actually sell a property. The way I do it, if I get the property under contract, and let's say if I reach out to a real estate agent and say, "Hey, I got this property here. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,500 square feet. This is how much I'm looking to sell it for." If I call the agent, give them that information, and they bring me a buyer back, I just split it 50-50 right down the middle. So it's pretty much a joint venture. So I've done a lot of deals with real estate agents. That's what I use them for. You can use them for a variety of different things. Just find you a good one that's willing to work with wholesalers. And once they see that you bring them some value also, they're more than willing to work with you. And even if you're not doing any JV deals with them, if they're sending you leads on wholesale leads, then you also scratch their back when you get leads that won't work for your wholesale business, but they may work for MLS deal. So you shoot them those leads also. So a lot of times you and the agent, y'all work hand in hand. Mr. Flipperlot Jackson says he uses prop strings. They're very good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and be a full-time subscriber to that service, man. From what I saw, those 7 days that I tried them out, I really liked what I saw. I thought the features were very beneficial. So I'm gonna invest in them also very soon. Let's see here. Marquis says, Toddy, have you automated everything? No, I haven't, man. I'm more automated now than I was when I first started, but I haven't automated everything. Um, there are times I still do the regular hand-to-hand tasks, from putting a stamp on the envelope, writing out a letter to putting it in the mailbox. So now I haven't automated everything. Some things I have automated, but not everything. Like right now, I use Podio, but I still feel more comfortable just talking to a lead, writing it down on my big old paper binder that I got, and just storing everything in there. So I'm still old school in a whole lot of ways. I'm trying to get more automated because technology now it does save you a lot of time and it can be very beneficial. But I'm kind of still stuck in my ways at the same time as well. Dijon McGee, what's going on? Dijon says, I'm turning 18 in a couple of months. Happy early birthday to you. Living in Minnesota. My question is, would it be easy for me to start wholesaling on my birthday? And what would some tips be for a young wholesaler? You know what? I would suggest, man, as far as tips go, Dejan, don't wait till your birthday. If you taking this time out to watch this stream right now, go ahead and start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And when I say start tomorrow, even if that's nothing but the educational part of it, you know, go ahead and do that now. You're obviously doing it now by watching the stream. So I won't even say to make your birthday your goal. Go ahead and go full force with it right now at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? This weekend, just put some extra time into wholesaling, whether that be education or just taking some kind of action of any kind. What I would suggest to young wholesalers is, and this is kind of a reiteration of what I just said, but educate yourself very thoroughly. Um, Take advantage of the free education also. And of course, you get that on YouTube University. You can get it on Facebook. You can get it from books. Just educate yourself on all aspects of wholesaling and all aspects of real estate. Because one thing with real estate, and this is with me having a few years now in the game, is man, there's always something to learn. So educate yourself in all parts of real estate and not just only wholesaling. Naturally, if wholesaling is where you want to start, of course you put a lot of extra effort into educating yourself on wholesaling, but don't just stop with wholesaling. Educate yourself on subject to deals, fix and flip deals, buy and hold deals, commercial real estate, lease options, owner financing, hard money loans, all that stuff. So really, I would suggest, man, just overdose on education. Just get very very educated on real estate and wholesaling, man, and just take action. Just take action. That's what I learned most of everything I know about real estate is from just taking action and just getting out here and doing it. Amir Lincoln, I appreciate that, Amir. What's cracking with you? Mr. Flip a Lot Jackson says, "Hi, Tyler. Do you do mentoring?" Yeah, I do mentoring, Mr. Flip a Lot Jackson. If you're interested in mentoring, you can reach out to me by email. I posted my email address in the comments. I'll actually post it again. So if you are interested in any mentoring, you can reach out to me by email, and then I'll get with you and we can work it out. All right, so I just added my email in there. So just hit me up by email if you're interested in mentoring. Everybody who's on the stream right now, which I definitely appreciate it. If you hadn't hit the like button for me yet, please hit that like button for me, y'all. Do your boy a solid favor. Just hit that like button. That's what YouTube like nowadays, man. Everything operates on likes now. Some of the world is controlled by likes. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I've been hearing that Instagram is gonna start taking away their likes. Have y'all been hearing that about Instagram taking away the like function? I was watching something on YouTube like maybe last night. It was a Cardi B. She was talking about, was it Cardi B? No, it was a Nicki Minaj. She was saying something about how she getting off of Instagram because they're taking off the likes. But yeah, just hit the like button for me if y'all will, man. Y'all know how YouTube is with these likes. Let's see. Our cart, what's up? Says I've been driving. I've been using the driving for dollars out with Propelio. I hope I said it right. They also have a good system like Deal Machine. I gotta look that up, our cart. I definitely gotta look that up. That's actually the first that I've heard of that. Propelio or Propelio. Hope I'm saying that correctly. But that's something I gotta look up and research, man. Appreciate the information. Mr. Flipper Jackson says, "Do you use VA?" Sparingly, sparingly. Did I use a VA? I used a VA. I think last like maybe about a week ago. I had got a list that I needed to get scrubbed, so I sent it out to a VA to scrub it for me. I do got like an assistant now that helps me out with a lot of tasks, such as mail, such as calling sellers and things of that nature. Anything that I can't do or the assistant that helps me out can't do, then I'll reach out to a VA for certain tasks. But I don't use one. I don't use a VA in my day to day business. Let's see. Kenneth Roberts says, "Man, I've been trying to add you on Facebook." LOL. I'm designing my own systematic algorithm and gaining more leads. So working on converting my Excel calculators into web-based data apps. Kenneth Robertson, you say you've been trying to add me on Facebook. What's your name on Facebook? Is your name Kenneth Roberts on Facebook? If so, I'll add you right now. Just let me know your name on Facebook. I'll add you right now. Well, I think I'll add you. I'm trying to I'm using this little laptop here and I ain't real familiar with it. I normally do everything on my phone, which I'm using right now to record this. But yeah, Kenneth Roberts, what's your name on Facebook? I'm on my friend's request list right now. So just let me know your name and I'll add you right now. Carp, have you used transactional funding before? No, I have not. I have not. I got like some hard money people that I know I could like go to once I decide to 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 start holding like properties. I just ain't got to that point yet where I want to start holding them. That's in like probably my 2 year goals where I probably start using hard money transactional funding. But as of right now, no, I have not. Jay White says Toddy Jones was having the king. What's popping? Jay White coming from Detroit. Bless up. Yeah, what's going on? D Town in the building, man. What's going on, Detroit? And what's up with you, brother? I appreciate you checking in, man. Jay White says, when I get a house on the contract, do I then take the contract straight to the title company? Thanks in advance. When you get a contract, when you get a house on the contract with a seller, you don't take that to the contract immediately. I'm sorry, damn. You don't take it to the title company or the closing attorney immediately with your seller contract. You want to wait until you have a buyer in place, then you take it to your title company or your attorney. So you get your seller contract, then you go out and get your end buyer. And once you get your end buyer under contract or purchase agreement with your end buyer, then that's when you take both pieces of paperwork at that time to your title company or your closing attorney, depending on what state you are in. So just wait until you get your buyer in place, and then you'll take both of them up there to the title company. Says cold call role play, and I'm sure that's probably something regarding we was talking about earlier. Darius Blackshire says, "How do I run comps for vacant land lots?" Ooh, I'm probably not the person to ask that, man. The only land lots that I've actually wholesale have been attached to like a actual dwelling. Like there's been a few times where I've got a house under contract and the seller also had a land lot somewhere and it was like, well, hey, I just want to sell both of them. Um, and so those are the only times that I've actually done a deal with just a land lot by itself. There's never just been a time that I've got a land lot on the contract and wholesale it. And the reason I say that is because I'm really not sure what's the best avenues to pursue as far as finding comps for land lots. When I was actually kind of sort of focused on land lots, I was doing some research on it, and I found some websites where you can actually go to and check to see what land lots have been selling for. I guess this was just simply comps for land lots only. Um, I wish I could remember that site though, and that way I can tell you. But that's been probably at least a year and a half ago. Um, so maybe in maybe about 8 to 10 to 12 months, I'll be better educated to give you a better answer on how to find that information. And I'm sorry I did. I'm not a big help right now on it. Darius Blackshire says, I have a deal, I believe, but I don't know how to figure out what to market it for. I have it for like 10.5 verbally. And when you say you don't know how to figure out how to market it for, or you saying you don't know how to figure out how much you should ask your asking price should be once you get it under contract. And I'm asking you that in that way I can better answer your question. So it sounds like you're about to get a property under contract, but you're not sure what you should market the price for. Just let me know if that's what you're asking. Brian Farrington, what's going on, Brian? And he says you will wait to have a partner buying place, meaning sign. Yeah. And he's pretty much saying what I was just saying about wait till you have a buyer before you take it to the title company. Brian also says get land cheap. Lanisha Queen bases, have you ever closed any deals with real estate agents? Yeah, I have. It's like a joint venture where I have a house on a contract and I'll reach out to a real estate agent to bring me a buyer in. Yeah, I've definitely done that before. When I first started out, I actually wholesaled a house that was listed on the MLS with a real estate agent. Um, that's probably like one of my first 10 deals. Real estate agent had it listed on MLS. The seller reached out to me. Seller was pretty much an older gentleman, and he was like, "Hey, I got this house. I'm trying to sell it." Long story short, I eventually found out it was listed with a real estate agent who was actually related to the seller. And the seller and the house probably had been listed on the market for probably about maybe 4 months, maybe 5 months. I really don't remember, but it was some time. The seller had grown tired. He was just ready to get the house sold. So he gave me a call and we agreed on the price. And pretty much what we had to do is once the house sold, once the house closed, the seller agreed to pay the real estate agent $1,000 fee to let them out of their contract early, um, to let them out of their contract that they had with the real estate agent previous to me. So the seller had to pay that real estate agent a fee. And pretty much what happened is it got paid at closing. So once we closed, once the seller got their check, that real estate agent's fee came out of it, and then the seller got the remaining amount. So yeah, I've worked with real estate agents before, most certainly. Sorry about that. I hit my camera. Let's see where I left off at. Says, what list do you pull and from where do you use Call Rail and Mojo? If so, do you recommend them? I don't use CarRail or Mojo. I normally pull lists. It's funny you asked that, man. I went to the courthouse today and I pulled some probates. I probably got me like 60 probates. Great list, by the way. You go to the courthouse, get probate lists. A lot of these counties and states, I'm sorry, a lot of these counties and cities nowadays, they have them online. So you might even can just look online and get probates for free. But I get probates. I also use a company that provides what's called an inheritance list. And this list comes out with this company quarterly. So they only sell these lists per quarter. So every few months I'll buy a list from them. You know, every quarter that the new list comes out, I'll buy inheritance list from them. And they only sell these lists to like a maximum of 3 people per county. So I like that list. It's an expensive list though. Those leads are expensive. They're over $1 a lead. You know, so just imagine getting like 1,000 of them. You know, even 500 of them. But they have been fruitful for me. I made money using those lists. So like inheritance lists, probate lists. Sometimes I'll just get on list source and I'll pull my own list. You know, sometimes I'll go in there and I'll filter out bed and bath, square footage. Sometimes I mess around with the size of the land lot and I'll pull from list source sometimes also. But nowadays there are a lot of different ways that you can get lists from. I've even bought a list off Fiverr before just because it was so damn cheap. I bought a list from Fiverr before, so there's a lot of people you can get lists from nowadays. Darius Blackshire says, "How would I figure out what buyers are buying for in a certain area instead of doing the whole formula thing? Wouldn't it be more convenient to just see what they're buying for?" Yeah, that works, and that comes with knowing your market. Um, once you really generally know your market, I know as wholesalers we all got this little formula and everything we use, but like once you really know your market, I mean know your market, you don't even need to calculate all the formula. You just know whether or not the number will work once you truly know your market. So that's really what you gotta do, Darius. It really sounds like you know the answer already. It's just really a matter of just knowing your market, knowing what houses are selling for in a certain area, based on the repair work it needs. You know, like in my market, I know there's certain neighborhoods that people just not gonna pay any more than $10,000 for it. No, they just not gonna pay for it. You know, it's just too rough of a neighborhood for them to invest a lot of money in. So a lot of times I know, you know, like, hey, this house over here, I gotta get it for like under 10 just to get just for a deal to happen. There's some parts of my market I know, hey, they're not gonna pay any more than 70K over here. Unless this house is just in tip top condition. And most times than not, if the house is in tip top condition, they wouldn't call us. They'll just call a real estate agent. So a lot of it comes with knowing your market. You know, through my years of my experience of doing this, I've come to know my market a whole lot better. So that's really what it just boils down to, knowing your market. You can always go pull some comps and see what houses are currently selling for, what they've sold for. You can even use something like REI Pro. I think they give you like a week free. You can put the address in there, and then that data will filter what houses have sold for similar comps. And they even have a feature in there now where it'll show you MLS. So you'll know, okay, well, this house is sold on MLS. And then some of them you can look and say, okay, well, this was just an as is sale. So it's really generally, truly just knowing your market. Don't get me wrong, the formula definitely helps. Um, but a lot of times those are for houses that's going to have a higher ARV. If you got a house and a lot of times the ARV may be below 50K, like for my market, or below 40K in my market, a lot of times I don't need to use the formula. Or I don't need to use the formula because I just know, like, hey, this is what these houses are going to sell for in this area, or this neighborhood, or on this street, or this side of town. Lanisha Queen Bay says, "Have you done an LLC assignment or a land trust to close a deal?" No, I have not. I know that's becoming a lot more common now, especially with some changes that are going on in the industry. But I'm yet to do one. I am familiar with them though. I know some people that I do know that have done like LLC sales, but I have not done one yet personally. I'm sure somewhere down the line I probably would though, or probably will. Jay White says LLC or corporation for wholesaling thanks in advance. As I tell you this, I'm not a lawyer and this is not legal advice, but I would say LLC. That's what I got. Thus far has worked fine with me, so I would suggest LLC. EBC Home Solutions says, Toddy, how's it going? What's cracking with your EBC Home Solutions? Checking in. What's going on with you, man? EBC Home Solutions says, working on a virtual deal in McDonald's. Is that close to your market? Hell yeah, man. That's close to my market. McDonald's right up the street from me. McDonald's right up the street from me, man. If you need any help with it, reach out to me. But yeah, I'm very familiar with McDonald's. It's not far from me at all. You know, says, have you done any virtual deals? No, I haven't. I have not done any virtual wholesaling as of yet. All my deals that I've done, I've been able to drive to the property. The furthest deal that I've done is probably almost 2 hours away from me. But I actually drove to that property, man. I drove to that property a few times, man. To be honest with you. But yeah, that's the furthest deal I've done. It was about 2 hours from me, and like I say, I drove down there. Hey, no problem at all. EBC Home Solutions. Hey, y'all got any more questions? Anything, man? Just go ahead and let me know now. I'm probably gonna sign off here. I didn't even mean to stay on here no more than about 20 minutes, but got on here and started running a mile. So, if y'all got any questions or anything that have not answered yet, go ahead and ask me. Let's see. I know somebody had asked me a question earlier. All right, peace. Well, you know what? Do work with MVP. I guess that means do I work with MVP? I'm not familiar with MVP. I'm not exactly sure what that is. But hey, thank you to everybody who came on the stream, man. I'm about to sign out, about to check out MHP. I'm not sure who MHP is. But yeah, I'm about to sign out, y'all. About to play this. Before I go to sleep tonight, I'm gonna play some Call of Duty. So if any of y'all play that Call of Duty, you wanna add me as a friend. I'm gonna put my gamer tag in here. I'm playing Call of Duty right now. I play Man every now and then. I'm on Xbox, by the way. So if anybody want to get on that Call of Duty, just let me know. I'll put my gamer tag in the comments real quick. Add me as a friend. I'm not that great in Call of Duty, but I'll whoop your ass in Madden though. But I done got a date to Call of Duty, so I'm gonna play that before I go to sleep tonight. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and check out here, man. Thank y'all, everybody, again, for coming in, checking out. Spill your cold call pitch. That comes from I'll do that on the next live stream. We'll talk about cold calling and some scripts, and give y'all an idea of what I say when I talk to sellers. So we'll do that on the next live stream. And I'll make it my business to make sure my next live stream ain't 3 or 4 months from now. Hell, I might do another one this week or maybe next week. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start back getting on my current gig. I gotta start back upload more videos more often, man. I apologize to y'all for that. Do you wholesale properties with no equity? That's kind of tough, Lanisha. To wholesale them if the seller doesn't have any equity in them. At least it is for in my market. Because a lot of times there's just not any meat on the bone for the wholesaler to make a profit and then the end buyer to make a profit. So generally speaking, there needs to be some equity in there. Now you will have some times where the seller will bring some money to the table, But even in those times, they're generally going to have some equity in the property. You're very welcome, Lanisha. Thank you so much for checking in. Mr. Flipper Jackson is Tidy. Thanks for taking time out to answer our question. I still haven't seen your email on the post. It didn't come through. Let me put it in there again, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it in here before I log out. You know what? I posted in instead of posting in the chat, I posted it on the comment of the actual video that'll be replayed. So let me post it in the chat real quick. Excuse me. Okay, it just came up. I posted it on the wrong thing. So yeah, it just came up. I just seen it. Hey, appreciate the EBC Home Solutions. Again, if any of y'all are on that on Xbox, hit me up. That's my gamer tag. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. Y'all have a good night. And again, thank you for watching the stream. Peace.